What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Casey and I make videos on lifestyle and beauty. This is the first video in a month-long series on the Animal-Based 30 Challenge hosted by Heart and Soil Supplements and Paul Saladino. My husband and I have been low carb, pretty dominantly animal-based for the last 2 years, but we've never done it for like an extended period without having any cheats in between. So when we saw that Animal-Based 30 was coming up, it started on August 1st, we decided, heck yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go all in and try doing it for 30 whole days. Now, we eat meat-based during the week for sure, but the weekends is definitely what's the hardest because we do like to go out to eat. We like to have our cheat meals, you know, Mexican food, sometimes pasta, you know, little things here and there. Mexican food's definitely our guilty pleasure. Also, I like having a glass of wine in the evenings, a margarita on the weekends. So for the Animal-Based 30 Challenge, I am having 0 alcohol. In this intro, I'm gonna go over the basics of what Animal-Based 30 is, what my goals are. I also did vlog during the week. I didn't vlog every day, but I tried to vlog a lot of my meals so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm eating. I documented my weight loss throughout the week and all of that. So the second half of this video will be a vlog of this past week. So what is Animal-Based 30? Animal-based is your meat and fruit and healthy fats. Which is a lot different to what I normally eat. Normally, I'm more on the keto side where I avoid any sort of sugar, whether it's from fruit or honey, and I eat more veg and just meat and fat. So this has been a little bit different for me. I have been incorporating fruit and honey into my diet, which are both allowed in the Animal-Based 30 Challenge. So yeah, definitely a little bit different for me, but I have been enjoying it. I have been intermittent fasting for a long time, and I'm not really fasting right now. I'm not forcing it. And when I do fast, I mean, it's a dirty fast. I still have my coffee, which coffee is technically on the avoid list for Animal-Based 30, but come on, I'm already giving up my wine. You can't expect your girl to give up coffee and wine at the same time. Now, some people on Animal-Based will say coffee's a no-no, and some people on Animal-Based say coffee's fine. It's really, I think it's a personal preference at the end of the day, so I do partake in coffee. So some days I may have breakfast and some days I don't. This morning I just had a banana because I wasn't too hungry, and yesterday I had eggs and avocado. So, you know, it just depends on how I'm feeling. I definitely stay in tune with my body and I try to listen to it and what it needs versus what it doesn't need. So my macros, I'm doing 20% carb, 30% protein, and 50% fat. My carbs are mostly fruit and honey. You are allowed white rice and sweet potato in moderation, so like a couple times a week. Last week I had white rice on one day and sweet potato on another day, so I do like having that option for some days where I feel like I need it. For supplements, I am supplementing with some of the Heart and Soil supplements. I have Firestarter and beef organs. I also, towards the end of the week, started taking one from ANCESTRAL supplements. It's their Femme. I signed up for email notifications for ANCESTRAL supplements, female supplement, and Heart and Soil supplements, and whichever one was gonna come in stock first was the one I was gonna go for. They've both been out of stock for a long time, but supporting my hormones is really, really important to me. I have a family history on my mother's side of the women going into menopause very early, like between the ages of 38 and 42, and I'm currently 34 years old. So I want to do whatever I can to support my body and to try to avoid going into menopause early if I can. Another supplement, if you want to call it, is my electrolytes. I drink Element electrolytes every day. I actually have my gigantic cup right here. I feel so much better when I drink electrolytes. I drink them daily. The mango habanero flavor is my absolute favorite. My goals for this month on the challenge, number 1 is metabolic health. I have dove headfirst into health and wellness and nutrition for the last 2 years, and I truly believe that like an animal-based or low-carb diet is optimal for pretty much everyone. I mean, I know everybody's body is different, and some people thrive and need to be on a full-on carnivore diet. Some people thrive on a animal-based veggie, more keto diet. Some people thrive on a meat-based diet with a little bit of fruit and honey. I think the overall consensus is that animal products are good for you. We as a country and as a world, we don't get enough protein in our diets. It is super important that we're getting enough protein, and majority of people aren't even coming close. I think optimal ranges, and what I have researched and heard from other doctors in this space, is that 1 gram of protein per body weight, or ideal body weight, is what we should be aiming for. So 100 grams of protein is basically a pound of meat, and that's for a 100-pound person. So my ideal body weight is like 115 to 120. So right now I am aiming for 115 grams of protein a day, and most of the time I hit that goal. Sometimes I go over, sometimes I get upwards of 125 grams of protein per day, but meat is definitely the center of my meals, and then I sprinkle in my carbs or veg throughout. But this month we're not doing the veg. Another goal of mine is just to maintain good mental health. Last year I severely struggled with my mental health. My anxiety was awful. I had a mild form of depression. I ended up going on Lexapro. I am no longer on Lexapro. I took it for 3 to 4 months and then started to wean off for another 3, and I have not been on my SSRI for like almost 2 months now, and I'm doing really good. But I definitely I have an anxious personality, and that is just something that I learned when I was in therapy, and I have to accept that part about me and just figure out how to work around it and support myself in other ways. So having a very clean, whole food, meat-based diet definitely helps. Also having a really good exercise routine, and making sure that I prioritize rest as well. Hormones is another one which I already spoke about. I just really want to support my hormones in the best way that I can, and from the research that I've done, animal-based or low carb is definitely the way to go. I also want to gain muscle. I tend to hold on to a lot of water weight, but also as I get older, I know muscle is super important. Having strong muscles, strong bones for anyone, but for females in particular, is super important. So that is a goal that I am trying to be better on with my workouts and such, for not just this month, but always. Basically just health in general. I want to live a long, healthy, active life. I want to be a very active part in my children's lives. I want to be an active part in my grandchildren's lives. So I am just trying to optimize my body, my mind, and my health for the long term. Another little goal that I'm gonna sprinkle in is I want to increase my metabolic rate. So last year when I was super duper anxious, I was definitely under eating. And when you undereat, or when you're in a caloric deficit for a long period of time, your natural metabolic rate slows down. So I'm at a pretty good place right now, but I would like my metabolic rate to be higher. So throughout the month, I'm gonna slowly start adding in a little bit of calories each week, just so that I can bump up my metabolic rate without, you know, gaining. So my workouts, I do work out almost daily. So Monday through Saturday, I get at least a 30-minute walk in. It's super important to me to get my steps in every day. So I do a 30-minute walk on my treadmill Monday through Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing strength training, and I am doing the Slay app. I really like the Slay app. It's Mary Llewellyn, I believe is how you pronounce her name, but I follow her on YouTube and on Instagram. She is the founder of the Bloom supplements, if you've ever heard of those. But I love her, and I really, really like her app. And then on Tuesday, Thursdays, along with my walks, I am doing Pilates, and I love the Pilates class app. I just really enjoy those. And I feel like incorporating both strength training and Pilates is just really nice for building my muscle, toning me up, and then, you know, working on my flexibility. That was a very long-winded introduction, but I felt like I definitely needed to do that for at least week number 1. In case you are new here or you don't know about the animal-based diet, I wanted to go over just what my goals were and my intentions for this month. There will be 1 video a week on this throughout the month of August. I did vlog some this week, so that's gonna be the second part of this video. The weeks after this will mainly be vlogs. I don't feel like I'm gonna need to really discuss anything like I did today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the vlog portion of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are doing animal-based 30 as well, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you are new here. And if you are, I'd love for you to subscribe and stick around. So let's go ahead and get started with the vlog portion of this video. Here is an example of breakfast. Yes, I eat on paper plates, mostly for breakfasts and lunches, and honestly sometimes dinners too, because I do not want to be doing dishes all day. But I've got a handful of berries, strawberries and blueberries, and then half of an avocado and 2 eggs scrambled in ghee. I'm gonna mix the avocado and the eggs together, nibble on the berries. This is gonna tie me over for a few hours. I don't typically eat breakfast, but I'm not forcing fasting either. But today I'm feeling pretty hungry. It's 10:40, so it's not super early in the morning, but we just got back from running errands and I'm about to go work out. So this is what is going to tie me over until I make lunch around 1 or 2. Don't mind my ugly thumb in this video. Softball accident when we played in our little tournament a few weekends ago. I can never play softball without coming away with some sort of bruise. Also with breakfast, I am taking my fire starter from Heart and Soil. I take fire starter in the mornings, and then with lunch or dinner, I will take the beef organs. This is probably going to be what I have for lunch majority of the month. It's just super quick and easy, and it's super delicious. It is something that Paul Saladino shows a lot on his social media. It is a half-pound patty. I just get grass-fed, grass-finished beef, and I make my own patties. And then I topped it with Kerrygold butter, 1 tablespoon of that, and then I drizzled honey on top. I found a local honey available at my local grocery store. And this is probably what I'm gonna have, like I said, for lunch most days. I want to share some of the groceries and fruit and things that I picked out for us this week. I followed the animal-based guide that Heart and Soil Supplements put on their Instagram. I will pop a little picture here of what I followed to get it. They just gave ideas for fruits, fats, proteins, that sort of thing, or carbs, fat, protein. They broke it down into macros. Well, we've already started to go through some of our things. Fruit in this house does not last long, you guys. It does not last long. We started with the full thing of bananas, but now we're only down to 3 because I think each kid had one today, and then one of them had one yesterday. We have some pineapples, and let's just get all the upside down pineapple jokes out of the way. The only reason why I have my pineapples upside down is because I'm pretty sure it was Paul that was talking about this. If you store your pineapples upside down, it makes them sweeter when you slice them. I'm about to cut into one of these pineapples, so I'll let you know if that is true. These are not for me. My mother-in-law went out of town and we ran a favor for her, and she made cookies for my kids. We've got sweet potato because, believe it or not, sweet potato and white rice are on the list. So I did buy some sweet potatoes. I've got my onions just because sometimes when we do skillets, well, actually every time we do like a ground meat skillet, I like to throw an onion in there. These are old and not going to be used. These were golden potatoes, but we're not using those this month, so they're also old. I need to throw them out. But I have 5 avocados total. These need to ripen, so that's why they're out. My ones that are ready are already in the fridge. For non-sweet carbs, I've got the ripened avocados in here, squash, zucchini, some cucumbers. There's my leftover avocado from this morning. And then our sweet carbs, we've got some more sweet carbs in here. I've got Granny Smith and Honeycrisp apples, some lemons, a mango. I think there's a couple little tiny oranges left in there. We've got some raspberries, a papaya. I need to Google how to cut this papaya because I truly have no idea. We've got some kiwis. These I've already prepped. We've got our organic strawberries. I'm gonna have one now. and some bluebies. Also grabbed a new thing of honey. I've never tried this one before, and I honestly haven't seen this one in the store before. I don't know if I just overlooked it or what, but it is a raw, unfiltered honey from Texas. So we love a good local raw honey situation. You can have yogurt as well. I found this one by Stonyfield. It's an organic Greek whole milk yogurt. So milk and yogurt are allowed on the animal-based diet, and I wanted one that was full fat. So I went ahead with this one. I've heard this one is very good. As far as meat goes, we have so much meat right now. We have 2 subscription boxes that we partake in. I actually just froze them for the next 2 months, I think, because we've got so much. We get the organic chicken box from Good Ranchers. If you like chicken breast, Good Ranchers chicken is the absolute best, hands down. And then we get our red meat from Butcher Box. If I want steaks, I don't add steaks to my Butcher Box just because personally I've tried Good Ranchers and Butcher Box and I'm not impressed with either one of their steaks. I would much rather go to the store, go to our local H-E-B, see the steaks in person and pick the ones that I want. One of the favorite things that we like to do, side note, we love to go out to eat, but we are going to avoid eating out during Animal-Based 30 because you can just get suckered into eating other things that you shouldn't. So we figured Friday nights will be our steak nights. So on Fridays, I'll go to H-E-B, I'll pick out some steaks, we'll make some steaks, and then we'll have to, you know, come up with some other fun things to do for Saturday and Sunday. But I know the weekends are definitely gonna be the hardest, but we love ground meat. I always have ground beef. I make burgers with it. I like doing skillets. And when I say a skillet, I do cook on a cast iron for pretty much everything, but I'll throw in some butter or some ghee or some tallow, and I will cook down some onion. I'll throw in like squash, zucchini, and then I will ground whatever meat, whether it's lamb, venison, beef, pork, even sometimes we'll do a pork Italian sausage, and I just throw some veggies in there. Usually I'll throw like a whole case of spinach, but we're not doing spinach this month for Animal-Based 30. I don't think it would be the end of the world if we did, but we're really trying to do Animal-Based 30 properly. So if I do a ground meat, we'll just do our ground meat, and then I'll throw either sweet potato or squash zucchini. Obviously have our fruit, and sometimes I do cook our meat in like butter, ghee, or tallow. But for the most part, I don't feel like I need to. My cast iron is very well seasoned already, so I just throw the meat in and I cook it in its own fat pretty much. So that's what we do. We also have chicken, I have salmon, I have cod. I don't think we have any scallops left, but we have so much meat. Kevin shot an axis a while back, but we've been picking at that meat for forever. We're excited for hunting season so that we can get some more deer meat. We love deer meat, and I don't know, it just feels good that he can go out and get us a fresh animal and we eat the animal he provided for us, so it's pretty cool. I almost forgot, I need to show you guys the cheese that I bought. So I love cheese, but I obviously need to get away from the Kraft Deli Deluxe super processed American. So I did find some raw cheese and some organic cheese that I'm gonna try this week. I figured along with the cheese, I'll show you like the cooking fats that I was just talking about. So we use Kerrygold. Sometimes I'll do Vital Farms as well. This is my favorite ghee to use, Fourth and Heart. It's very good, and it's grass-fed. And then this is the beef tallow that I've been using. I got this huge tub from Amazon. It's Wagyu beef tallow, and the brand is South Chicago Packing, I guess is the brand. Okay, cheese. I got a couple of Kerrygold cheeses. I got the Dubliner and the aged cheddar. I've tried the aged cheddar before and I really like it. I have not tried this one yet, so I'm excited to try it. I got an H-E-B Organics mild cheddar. I don't really feel like this is probably the best, but we'll see. It says raised organic feed, no added growth hormones or antibiotics ever, processed in a certified organic facility. This one I'm really excited about. I've never tried this before, but it's. Do what?
I'm very excited to try.
You're very excited. You like cheese too, don't you?
Yeah.
So this is the Raw Farm raw cheddar from grass-grazed cows. I'm really excited to try this. When I was doing my delivery order, I just typed in raw cheese, and this is one of the ones that came up, and it's this huge block. So I will keep you guys posted on how I like this. Hey guys, it's week 1, day 2. I am about to have my first meal of the day. I did have my coffee this morning, which I figured I should share the creamer that I'm using. This is the creamer that I use. It is 0 sugar. It has MCT oil and cream, milk protein. It's way better than International Delight. I probably should just be doing heavy cream for this challenge, but I'm just gonna keep doing that in my coffee. We're going school shopping today, huh? Yeah. Okay, so I'm about to eat my lunch for the day. I'm about to eat my lunch. I did already take my fire starter from Heart and Soil, and then I will take the beef organs after I eat my burger. I did get a notification from Ancestral Supplements, I think is the brand, that their female specific organ supplement came back in stock this morning. I signed up for notifications for Heart and Soil and Ancestral Supplements, and I told myself whichever one came available first, I will order. So I did order from Ancestral Supplements their female specific supplement, and then I ordered whole package for Kevin. But I wanted to share with you what we're having for lunch. Kevin is working from home today, so we've got our half-pound beef patties with butter, and then we are going to put some honey on top. I have all of our fruit out. We are already running low on our fruit. We cut up 2 pineapples yesterday, and it's already halfway gone. We're only down to 1 banana on day 2. All the strawberries are gone, so Lainey and I are gonna go school shopping today, so I'll probably pop into the grocery store and grab a couple more fruit items. But yeah, that is going to be lunch. I will probably have some sort of snack when I get back. I'm thinking maybe some cucumber and make a guac out of my avocado. So I might have that for snack later, but if I do, I will definitely share. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat up, and I got things to do today, so I will catch you on my next meal. What's up, you guys? I was really busy today. I took Lainey school shopping, and I came home and was pretty darn hungry, so I ate a banana really quick and had an afternoon coffee. So I obviously didn't film that, but the only other thing I've eaten today besides that patty was a banana. But I'm getting ready to prep dinner. We are going to have some Axis. This is some apple chicken sausage from Butcher Box. We've never tried this before, but I'm gonna make these. And then I'm gonna dice up 2 of these sweet potatoes and make sweet potato fries. But what I'm gonna do, instead of eating this ground, because most of the time we do eat it ground, but I'm gonna form it into patties. It's just easier, and that's just how we have chosen that we want to eat this tonight. So we're gonna have venison burger patties, probably with butter and honey, because we don't get tired of eating that. A little bit of apple and chicken sausage, and some sweet potato fries. And then I'm just gonna open up all of our fruit containers, stick them on our Lazy Susan. That way we can just pick at that as well. But that is dinner tonight, and that's going to be my last meal of the day. What's up, you guys? It's day 3. I am picking the camera up for the first time today, and it is 3 o'clock. So I missed filming lunch. I had an 8-ounce ribeye and a little bit of fruit, but I just got back from the grocery store. I had to go back today because we are just plowing through our fruit. So I wanted to show you guys the fruit that I picked up today. Okay, so I got pretty much double of everything. So I have a set of bananas that's ready to eat now, and then one that still has to ripen. We got some watermelon, some organic strawberries. I went with 2. These little clementines, which Lainey is about to have one of them. I scooped 4 pineapple because we ate 2 pineapples in 2 days. And at Kroger, they were 2 for $5. So I got 4 pineapples for $10. So I'm about to prep the strawberries, cut up 2 of the pineapples. I'm gonna have a little bit of a snack. I think I'm gonna have maybe an orange or some berries, and then probably have a little bit of cheese. This aged cheddar from Kerrygold is so good. I really like the Dubliner too, but I think I'm gonna cut a couple little slices of my, oh gosh,
there go the pineapples. For a little snack, I'm gonna cut up a few little things of cheese and have a little fruit action.
What's up, you guys? It's Sunday. It has been a few days since I have picked up the camera. Things at the end of this week got pretty busy. Yesterday was my daughter's 6th birthday, so we celebrated with her, and school starts tomorrow. So the end of this week was pretty busy getting ready for birthday and school and all of that. And to be quite honest, my meals were getting just very repetitive. We have found that it has been the easiest to stick to eating one or two things that we really like and just make those consistently. We've been making a lot of patties. That has just been the easiest thing. I have been mixing up the meats. So sometimes we'll make a venison patty, a ground beef patty. I did go to the store, I think it was on Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. I went to HEB and picked up some ground lamb, some ground bison, and some more ground beef to, you know, just rotate in a few different meats here and there. Say hello. Hi. Was your birthday yesterday? Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we've been having. Friday, we were nervous about Friday because Fridays we typically go out to eat. I will say when I went to HEB, I had to like put my blinders on walking by the wine section because I wanted a glass of wine so bad. It's just like my thing. On Fridays, I like to have a glass or two just to unwind from the week, and just, it relaxes me, and what can I say? Your girl loves a good glass of red wine. But Friday we were busy. We ended up taking the kids to karate. Kason had a baseball lesson. We didn't get home until like 7, so we did eat later than normal, but we just made patties. So Friday wasn't too bad. Saturday, Lainey's birthday yesterday was rough. Because we're on this challenge, we want to avoid going out to eat, but since it was her birthday, we let her pick what she wanted to eat for lunch and dinner. For lunch, she wanted macaroni grill. She loves the macaroni and cheese there, and let me tell you, so do I. So that was a little rough, but we managed. For lunch there, I chose the grilled salmon, and it had like a honey glaze to it. And then instead of getting the pasta, I got broccolini on the side. It also had some sun-dried tomatoes. I did not partake in the broccolini really. I just kind of ate the sun-dried tomatoes and the salmon and made do with what I had. And then for dinner, she wanted pasta again. So we went to a place called Italiano's that's local to us. It is so good. But Kevin and I did not take part in the breadsticks, or the garlic knots, which are amazing. For an appetizer, we got stuffed mushrooms. Those were really good, so we did good on that. We bypassed the mozzarella sticks. We were strong. I did not order any wine. I was strong. It was very hard though. So instead of pasta, we both got veal. I got the veal Parmesan, and I asked them to saute the veal instead of bread and fry it, which they did. And then they topped it with their marinara and their mozzarella, so that was pretty good. Kevin got the veal marsala, which is kind of like a mushroom beef gravy. Oh my gosh, his was way better than mine. I should have gotten that. Neither one of us got the pasta, we just got the meat. So yesterday, I will say, was rough. I am glad that there's really not anything happening the rest of the month so that we can avoid going out to eat, because it's so much easier. Like during the week is a breeze for us because we typically eat like this anyways, but the weekends are what's hard. So definitely for success and to not get cravings and to not, you know, feel restricted, I just really am glad that we don't have anything else really party related or activity related on the weekends that are gonna put us in a restaurant, because it's just honestly so much easier to avoid. So I'm trying to tell myself I didn't cheat, because I really wanted to try to eat all my meals at home, but you know what? I'm not perfect. Life isn't perfect. You just gotta roll with the punches and try to do the best you can every day. And if for some reason you slip up a little bit, you just get right back on the bandwagon on your next meal. So yeah, and then I also felt better too because Heart and Soil put out, I don't know, like a how strict are you being, it's up to you kind of thing, because that is something with a challenge. It's like, okay, should I be super strict, or like how strict should I be, things like that. So it's basically like 80 to 90% of our diet is meat, and then 10 to 20% is what should be the low toxic foods. But yeah, we did pretty well for the week. My weigh-in for the week, I did lose 4 pounds. That is not 4 pounds of fat. probably 3 of that is water and 1 of that is fat, which I totally expected. I've done these sort of things before. My first week, if I'm strict and I stick to it, I will lose 3 to 4 pounds in a week, but 3 of that is water. You'd be surprised how much water you retain when, you know, you have your cheat meals and things like that. But yeah, today is Sunday. Sundays, it's like a prep for the week. So I've already got my patties thawing out. We are doing Wagyu patties. We had these on Friday and they're pretty darn good. They're not grass-fed, but the store was out of all the, you know, grass-fed patties that I wanted. And honestly, they don't really have a lot to choose from when it comes to grass-fed patties, but we got the 80/20 Wagyu and these are really good. So I'm gonna make those for lunch again today, and then for dinner tonight we're doing steak and shrimp. So we're doing the Wagyu burgers for lunch, and then we're gonna do steak and shrimp for dinner. So today will be easy breezy, you know, stick to the plan and be on our best behavior for animal-based 30. So yeah, the wrap up for the week is a breeze, or weekdays are a breeze. Weekend was a little tough. It would have been better if we weren't out and about. The thing that I missed the most was my, you know, glass of wine to unwind at the end of the day, but your girl's being good. So the rest of the day, I'm gonna go outside and get my steps in for the day, get my body moving, and then mainly just prep and get ready for the week. I need to order groceries for the kids' lunches. I cannot believe they go back to school tomorrow. So yeah, I will, you know, try to remember to film my meals for today. I feel like my meals, like I said earlier, have been pretty repetitive this week, but honestly, repetition and finding meals that you like and just making the same thing over and over again, honestly, it's just the easiest thing sometimes when you're doing challenges like this. So I'm gonna go get my steps in and I'll check back in with my meals. I just finished up a 45-minute walk on my treadmill and I took a quick shower. It is 10:40 and I'm already feeling pretty hungry. So I'm gonna have breakfast today, and I did 2 eggs on top of some mashed avocado. Here we go. I have 2 pasture-raised eggs over half of a mashed avocado. I cooked the eggs in a teaspoon of ghee and I topped them with some Redmond real salt, some coarse black pepper, and some red pepper flakes. I'm also going to take my organ supplements. I'm gonna do 3 fire starter, 3 beef organs, and then I got this in this week. I have been wanting this for so long. It is the female enhancement from Ancestral Supplements. I subscribed to alerts for both Heart and Soil and Ancestral Supplements, and whichever one was gonna come available first, that's what I was gonna go with, and Ancestral Supplements came back in stock first. This is gonna sound really odd to 99% of people, but this is New Zealand grass-fed reproductive tissue from a bovine cat, which is, you know, beef. It's ovary, uterus, fallopian tubes, liver, and bone marrow. The reason why I am taking that is because I am 34, I'm in my mid-30s, and this is a little TMI, but women in my family on my mom's side go into menopause very early. I'm talking between the ages of 38 and 42. So I have a very high chance of early ovarian failure. I guess, I don't know if it would be considered ovarian failure, early ovarian failure or what, but the women in my family just go through menopause very early, and I want to do everything I can to support my reproductive system as I age, my hormones, everything. Lainey's 6th balloon. And the reviews for the female supplements, the female organ supplements, are so good. So I started taking that. Kevin's actually taking the male version, the whole package from Heart and Soil, which is like for, you know, male reproductive health and testosterone and all that. So I just started taking that this week. They say to start slowly and work your way up from like 1 pill to 2 pill to 3s. The past couple of days I've been taking 1, so today I'm gonna take 2. I'm just trying to do everything that I can to support my body and prolong menopause as long as I can, since, like I said, the women on my mom's side of the family, my mom included and her mother, so they both went through menopause very early, and I don't want that to happen to me, but
the cards aren't stacked in my favor. So I have to do everything I can to support my body, be as metabolically healthy as I possibly can, and just treat my body as well as I can. I'm sure you guys catch my drift. So yeah, I'm gonna take my suppies, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and then I'll see you guys again at lunch. In case you were wondering, this is what the desiccated organ supplements look like. You can't tell the difference really between the beef organs and the female supplement. The 2 darker ones are the female supplement, the 3 lighter ones are the beef organs from Heart and Soil, and then the 3 yellow are the fire starter. I am cooking our burgers for lunch. The fruit we're having is just the leftover fruit in the fridge before our grocers get here. We've got some banana, some watermelon, strawberries, pineapple.
That is going to wrap up the vlog portion of this video. I totally crumbled and forgot to vlog my dinner last night, but it was so good. It was basically a carnivore dinner. We had beef fillet, we had a sirloin, we had scallops and shrimp. It was all so good. The kids loved it, we loved it. So good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to continue to vlog this week. I already failed today and forgot to vlog my lunch, but it was another burger patty. That's pretty much what I have every single day because it's easy, it's filling, and it tastes delicious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys again very soon. Bye.